Meow meow.
It's June 20, and today in Philippine history, Jovito Salonga was born in 1920 in Pasig. Jovy was born to Esteban Salonga, a Presbyterian pastor, and Bernardita Reyes, a market vendor. They were not rich. He was the youngest of 5 brothers. He had to be a working student throughout college and law school. In 1941, Jovy Salonga was arrested for anti-Japanese activities. He was tortured and sent to Fort Santiago. In 1942, he was sentenced to 15 years of hard labor at the Bilibid prison. On February 11, 1943, during the National Foundation Day of Japan, his name was drawn in a prisoner lottery and received a pardon. In 1944, Salonga took the bar exam and tied with Jose W. Diokno for the top spot. Diokno became a future ally in the Senate. In the late 1940s, Salonga got his Master of Laws from Harvard and a PhD in law from Yale. Jovy met his future wife, Linda Busuego, in 1947 on a ship that was taking them to the U.S. Lydia was the former editor-in-chief of the UP's Philippine Collegian. They got married in Cambridge, Massachusetts on Valentine's Day 1948 and had 5 children together. Jovy Salonga practiced law, wrote several law books, and became dean of the FEU Institute of Law. In 1960, he won a seat in Congress. After one term in Congress, Jovy Salonga won a seat in the Senate in 1965, garnering the most votes. He released several exposés against the Marcos administration. In 1968, he was called by the Philippine Free Press as the nation's great fiscalizer. A fiscalizer is a respected statesman who challenges dishonesty in government. Salonga ran for Senate again in 1971. He was among the injured during the Plaza Miranda bombing. He barely survived and lived the rest of his days with poor eyesight, poor hearing, and shrapnels in his body. Still, he won his Senate seat, topping the list. After martial law was declared, both houses of Congress were dissolved. Salonga became a pro bono lawyer for many of the political detainees, both high-profile and obscure. In 1981, Salonga lived in self-exile in the U.S. after trumped-up subversion charges were filed against him. He returned in 1985 to face the charges, which the Supreme Court dismissed. In 1986, Salonga served as the first chair of the Philippine Commission on Good Government and laid the groundwork for the people's claim to the Marcos family's Swiss bank accounts and other assets and the questionable wealth of Marcos cronies. Salonga was PCGG chair for 1 year before winning his 3rd term in the Senate and becoming Senate President. He ran for president in 1992 but lost to Fidel Ramos. After he retired, Salonga was instrumental in the establishment of the Bantayog ng Mga Bayani Foundation. He received the Ramon Magsaysay Award for Government Service, among many other awards and recognitions for his work. Salonga died from a cardiac arrest in 2016 in Quezon City. He was buried beside his wife at the Pasig Public Cemetery in his beloved hometown. For the generation that does not know of him, Jovito Salonga had compassion for the unjustly accused. He had a calming temperament, perfect for debate. He had a superior intellect. He had unquestionable integrity. In the darkest days, he illuminated issues that diminished our nationhood. Jovito Salonga stands for the best of what we can be. O, diba?